The 1950 Suppression of Communism Act, silencing dissent under apartheid. Imagine living in a country where speaking out against injustice could get you banned, imprisoned, or worse. Imagine a government so afraid of opposition that it criminalizes ideas, silences voices, and punishes those who seek equality. This was the reality in apartheid South Africa under the 1950 Suppression of Communism Act, a law designed to crush resistance and entrench oppression. The 1950 Suppression of Communism Act was one of the apartheid government's most powerful tools for suppressing opposition. Passed under Prime Minister D.F. Malan of the National Party, the law aimed to ban communist organizations but was broadly used to target anti-apartheid activists, trade unions, and political opponents of the regime. This law laid the foundation for decades of political persecution in South Africa. The act defined communism so vaguely that any opposition to apartheid could be classified as communist. It included any movement aiming to bring about political change, making it an effective weapon against all resistance groups. The government could ban any organization it deemed communist. Individuals could be prohibited from attending gatherings, publishing materials, or participating in politics. Activists were placed under house arrest, preventing them from organizing or speaking publicly. Many prominent anti-apartheid leaders, including Nelson Mandela, Walter Sisulu, and Joe Slovo, were restricted under this act. Simply possessing banned materials or being associated with a banned person could result in imprisonment. Harsh penalties, including long jail sentences and forced exile, were imposed on those found guilty. Severe repression of political movements. Many anti-apartheid groups, including the African National Congress, ANC, and Pan-Africanist Congress, PAC, were labeled communist and banned. Mass surveillance. The government used extensive intelligence operations to monitor and control activists. Exile and imprisonment. Many leaders, such as Oliver Tambo, were forced into exile, while others, like Mandela, spent decades in prison. Despite the crackdown, underground movements continued their fight against apartheid. The ANC and South African Communist Party, SACP, formed a stronger alliance, leading to the rise of armed resistance through Umkhonto we Sizwe, Spear of the Nation. International pressure against apartheid grew, with increasing condemnation from the United Nations and global activists. The Suppression of Communism Act was later replaced by even harsher security laws, such as the Terrorism Act of 1967. However, it played a crucial role in shaping apartheid's oppressive legal framework. The fight against this law fueled greater resistance, ultimately contributing to the downfall of apartheid in 1994. Even today, the legacy of government censorship and political repression serves as a reminder of the importance of protecting democracy and free speech. History has shown us the dangers of silencing dissent. Let's honor those who fought for freedom by standing against oppression in all its forms. Share this video, subscribe for more lessons on apartheid history, and join the conversation. Together, we ensure that justice and democracy prevail.